Hello students, and welcome back to class. Did you have a good weekend? Did you do something fun? I hope so. I hope you got to play outside. Maybe you went to the beach. Today we're learning 4 new words. That's it, just 4 words, but they're important words. So we're on page 50, and we're going to be taking a look at these words. So there's a couple things that we're going to go over. One is percentages, so that you understand. So let's take a look at this, and then we will practice. And I will give you some examples for myself to help you understand, and then you'll have an assignment to do this and to practice using these words correctly. Okay, let's get into it. So first, let's look at percentages. I think you know percentage from your grades. If you got 100% on a test versus 80%, 50%, but let's go over it real quick. So we'll look at a pie chart. So here's 100%. So 100%, it's full. That's the max, 100%. Okay? Now, 80%, you're missing a little bit. You're missing 20%. Okay? So 80 is mostly full. Now you look at 40%, and that's less than half, right? So there's half, and then like 40%. So less than half, and then we have 0%, which is nothing. 0. So let's just start. We'll start off looking at that, and now we'll look at the pictures. Okay. So number 1, the word is always. 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 And so always, 100%, right? So looking at this picture, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, always happens, right? Every day. And so an example for always is the sun always rises in the east, right? The sun always rises in the east. Always. That's just how it's done. So that happens every day, all the time. 100%. So that is always. Number 2, usually. 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 Now, usually means most of the time, okay? And so looking at the picture, so 80%, not quite 100, a little less than 100%. So say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but not Friday. Most days. So an example, teacher Derek likes to I usually exercise. Most days I go for a walk or a bike ride or something. So not every day, but most days I usually exercise. Okay, does that make sense? Number 3, sometimes. 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 Now practice saying these words after me too. So looking at this, So 40%. So we have half is 50%. So 40% is a little bit less than half. So maybe on this picture, Monday and Tuesday. So sometimes, not usually, not all the time, but sometimes. Sometimes Teacher Derek wears a hat. I don't wear it every day, but sometimes when I go out, I wear a hat. Okay? It's an example of sometimes. So 40% a couple days out of the week, let's say. And the last one is never. 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 So this is something, it doesn't happen. So an example, Teacher Derek, I never take the bus to work. All right? I always drive. So I never take the bus. I've never done it before. I don't plan to do it. So again, I never take the bus to work. So that's an example of never. Now I want you to think and write out in your English notebook. How about 2 examples for each one? So 2 examples of something you always do. 2 examples of something you usually do. 2 examples of something you sometimes do. And then 2 examples of something that you never do. Just so I want to see that you understand. Okay, that's it for today, everyone. Have a great day.